Hey guys, how's it going? There's something in my eye. Oh my god. How's it going, everybody? We are going to set our next week of artsy stuff. I know this is the challenge I gave myself, so thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching the previous one. I hope not everything is too loud. We will figure that out because now I'm finally using the microphone that I wanted to use. And the week that we are now doing, also don't mind the mess. I was like messing with my Switch Lite. I was like learning the insides of it and like taking it apart and stuff. I just don't mind it. Okay, so we're gonna be doing, if I can read what I wrote, right? The 27th through the 2nd of November, because that's this next week. So we're gonna be doing that art project. I have separated everything individually because there's gonna be some things that are gonna be bigger than the rest. So I was like, okay, the first day would be the 27th day, which ends up being Civic Day? Civic Day? And this is October. I'll put it somewhere once I figure out what I'm drawing everything. So it basically is the day like the Federalist Papers were like written and distributed for the first time. Like this is the date of it, which was papers, if you don't know, that tried to convince people, which it did. Like it helped convince people to sign the constitutions and stuff like that to get the colonies kind of on board with everything. So I was going to do, and I thought it'd just be something simple, would be the flag of the 13 colonies, because that just, to me, was them trying to unify. So I'm just going to do like a pole and the flag kind of waving. But let's see how I can do that on a chalkboard. Hold on. So that basically means that here and here is like going to be bent a little bit. And there was 13 stripes and 13 stars. So if we do that, and how we would do 13, I don't remember what starts at the bottom and what doesn't. So we're going to try do 13 and match everything. If not, we'll get close. We'll get to the point, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's good enough, right? That's good enough. So with that, we'll do every other one, like the red. I know that's loud. Just a little bit of red in there. And then same right here. I know that's like a white ass stripe. Just trying to get it a point across. I feel like, I was in high school once back in the day, and the red does not want to work right now. There it is. And we had like a whole year of American history and a whole year of civics. Civics was like elementary school, and then we had American history in high school, and then we had to do, the last year was, I don't remember. It was the Constitution, I thought. Like, it had to do with everything government. Yeah, it was government. American government was the one you had to take your final year, or like, you couldn't graduate. But you don't remember much from it. So I hope for the Civics Day this year that the schools really thought about talking about it. This whole month was very much, see, now I read most of work. It was like so dark. 1 second, the dog needs to go out. In a momento. And we're back. Okay. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I hope they take this whole month of October was very like learning based, I felt like. So I really hope that the kids were interested and listened to their teachers. We're just gonna do like dots for the stars. That's only 9. We're gonna have to make that bigger. I don't think I have a tissue or anything, but we'll just wipe it off and let it dry for a second because these markers don't like to be used on wet surfaces. And we'll just continue with some of this red because it was not pretty at first. And fill in the white sections. My dog chewing on something? Oh, no. Just himself. He's just a dog. I know the star should be white, but I wanted to use yellow. Because blue doesn't like to be, like the chalk markers don't like to actually touch chalk. Legit chalk. They must have a feud or like rivalry going on. Chalk markers like, we're better than you, chalk. It's like, chalk's like, I'm old school. How about you don't do that? Sorry. It's my dog. Everything good? Hey, hold on. How about we don't chase our tail? Oh, I have chocolate. How about we don't chase our tail? Okay. Back to what I was doing. Filling in the light sections. Oh, I was saying like regular chalk's like, bruh, I've been around forever. Like I'm the OG. Like, can't do me nothing. Right? I thought like I lost you. I thought you like stopped recording. I would have been so upset if it did. No. Okay, so we need to make it bigger, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ah, they're just close. They're just friends. They're just friends. There we go. The yellow was messing up last time, y'all remember? And didn't want to be pretty, and now it's like, I'm gorgeous. And now red wants to be all doo-doo-y. This blue is just not a dark blue. I just don't know how it's gonna look. And I don't want it to be like crazy. Right? And nothing like the markers don't like to touch each other either because they're so wet. So wet. Wet, moist, moist. Just a little bit of, and it's not really showing up. Okay, right. I know. Oop, out loud. I don't know what my dog's doing. Probably trying to pee in the house. Trying to get as close to the stars as possible. So yeah, World Civics Day. October is a great month for school. Teachers. Learn. Helping the kids learn. That's close enough. Ow, my arm. It doesn't even look blue right here though. Right. So yeah, we're National Civics Day. Yeah, it's national, not really world, because no one else cares about spiders papers, right? Sorry. You're still looking kind of off because of the dog. Looking off into space, like, oh, okay. The 28th day. Where'd my white chalk go? The 28th day. Sorry. Oh, it was Internal Medicine Day. So basically everything to do with like cancers and internal problems. Lung disease, COPD, cancers, heart disease, high blood pressure, asthma, everything that's internal to your body is this day. And it stresses upon, how critical of a science it is for us to be living the long, healthy, quote unquote, lives that we do nowadays, but basically outshining, the natural processes of Darwinism because science. So with that, I was either gonna do like lungs, but lungs never look like lungs. Like, I don't know, they just look like slabs of meat. So I'm just gonna do white chalk with them. And there's these little spots right here where it goes up. I'm assuming, looking at it, because I don't know anatomy, I haven't done anatomy class in a while, but this is like up here, basically, where the split, I can't remember what that's called, the split from going down the windpipe when you choke on something versus going down to your stomach. I guess right there, I think. But then, of course, it splits off into the lungs. Let's make it a little, look at that, kind of curves up. And then it's like a slab of meat. They look like liver, like they're just, I think everything inside your body looks the same, I guess. Just some meat, just chilling, working together, making you live. There's like slabs out of it somehow. I don't know. I was just looking at a photo of a photo, basically. And then they connect. It'd probably be cooler if I did the inside of lungs. The outside of lungs just plain. Oh, that looks horrible. You know how you like do your eyeliner? One side always looks awesome, then you try the other side. That's basically what's happening to me. Okay, and there's like spots on it. Lungs. Lung jewels. I don't want to get like too detailed or anything. I don't want to be like considered like gruesome. Could do like a heart or something like that, or even the brain. But sorry, they're fighting. Leave it. Thank you. Like the brain is kind of hard to do because it's just like a bunch of like curlicues and stuff. It's just shaped like a helmet, and it's all like it's just like woo, little curlicues, like a dried up raisin. Basically. Looks like nothing like a brain. Looks like hair. Make a little face underneath it. I do better on paper with the lid and everything. But I really wanted to do the lungs because they were just. Sorry about that. The dog's being cray. I really wanted to do the lungs because I felt like lung cancer and stuff is in my family, so that to me is like more important. Because you don't know how devastating it is when like how much you need your lungs until you can't use them anymore. I know, it's simple. It's cute though. I like it. The 29th day was Economic Education Month. I'm telling you, this whole month is education. So I didn't really like the days. The 29th, I have it written down here. So the 27th day, the only day was Civics Day. And then the 28th day was International Medicine Day. And there was no day that I saw for the 29th. Oh wait, there was World Stroke Day. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know what I can do with this. So there is World Stroke Day, but I decided to kind of go with education because it's easier. I know, but I have like 4 classes left of accounting, so we had to take economics classes, which I think that should be a basic class in high school instead of college. So I'm just gonna do a chart of supply and demand. So I know it's not really drawing, so sorry, supply and demand. As the supply is high, demand is usually low. But the supply is low, the demand is high. You have now created a false narrative for yourself in this sweet spot, right down the middle, is pretty much perfection. You want the demand and the supply to match each other. That's the point. So demand is high. Supply is high, demand is low. There's too much of it. There's abundance. Why do I want it? Everybody else has it. It's not necessary. PlayStation 5s. We'll use that. PS5. Some people still have PTSD from that. But the demand is so low. Because everybody's got it. But so let's make an artificial thing. We're not going to be able to produce as much, quote unquote. We can't produce it all. We can't produce it. Everybody who wants it's never going to get it. Blah, 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 blah. We're not going to make enough for all the demand. We're going to push that out. That's going to be the narrative we're going to say before we even push this product out on the market. We're not going to have enough. There's a chip shortage. All this stuff, right? You've now created fear in the consumer. Oh my gosh, what if I never get it? What if I never get this item? I want it so bad. I want it so bad. I want even more now. I want even more. Sorry about that. I need a bark. So we're saying it's down here. We're saying that the amount of product we have is no. So now everybody's going crazy. We gotta have it. We gotta sit there on computers and multiple phones and press buttons. See if we can get it, right? That's what happened. They probably had stuff in storage, right? To have, let's say, food. We've got too much food. We got not enough food, but everybody wants it. We have too much food, but it goes bad. Not enough people are purchasing and buying it, and it went bad. So that's not perfect. We grow just enough amount of food. The people are happy with that. He won't sit down. Sorry. And now we're not wasting. But now PS5 doesn't make sense. That would make sense. Food, perfect, because we don't waste it. An item, we create a false narrative so that we can sell more. Now we're creating a demand. We're creating the demand when there really wasn't technically that big of one. That PS5 might not have been the best, but a lot of us understand it. So I wanted to do supply and demand for economics, Economic Education Month, the 30th. I'm gonna put the 30 right here because I need, as a right-handed person, more room on this side. That was Learning and Development Month. Told you. I wanted to use that, but that's not the only day that was the 30th. There was Wicked Day, which I'm assuming is the play. I don't know. I've never seen it. And it's just Wizard of Oz. I could have done many things. I could have put a house with shoes sticking out of it, but it'd be wicked just before all that happened. There was Publicist Day, was also the 30th. And Speak Up for Service Day which is a cool concept. It's basically trying to get the younger generation to speak up, and not just, in a lot of places it's like talking and poetry and stuff like that about service to others, but they also want to push you to do, community service as a young person. And that's a wonderful thing as well. I just didn't think I could draw it, or make that concept kind of come across. So I chose, I was also audio drama day, which, how am I going to draw that? I don't know. So I then chose one of the other month categories of October, and that was Learning and Development Month. And the basic principle of Learning and Development Month is that no matter how old or how young you are, you can continue and be learning every single day. That's something I like to do. Learn something new, right? They're saying learn something new every day. That's basically it. And I just wanted to do a couple little things on there, like I'm gonna change the color. I'm gonna use something different because I want it different. I'm gonna use purple. And for science, I was gonna do like a rocket. Like a little bit of a rocket coming down. With a little window. Let's make thicker lines, a little thick. We want them chunky. Why does my purple cap do that every time we do this? I say every time, like we've done a lot of it. This is my second time. Just a second. I'm sorry if that's loud. I just really want it to be thick. Okay. So I got a little rocket. And I gotta find it. Oh, thank you for finding the cap for me, other than putting it in your mouth. That was gross. Oh, yes. It's going in the sky, right? It's a little rocket. There's gonna be a star. Oh, that color was perfection. So I got a little rocket, and then I was gonna do some like reaches back to high school. Not colanders. The cylinder, whatchamacallit? It's not colander. Colander's a strainer. Most people don't know that's the proper word for it, but the flasks. Yes, cylindrical flasks. I was gonna do like the little, it's got a little hole, it's so cute, it's got a little hole, and it's the little shaft, and it just goes out like that. Like, I don't understand the use of it, but I don't remember doing much of chemistry. I felt like in my high school days, which I'm old, but my high school days, we didn't get to do anything. We didn't get to mess with chemicals and Bunsen burners very often. It was like PG. I'm a 90s kid, and that's sad. Isn't that sad? We're gonna do the tall one. I put him way too close together. I need to move him. He needs to come over. The tall one, tall flask, and he had an added base to him so he wouldn't fall over. But he had markings on the side, so you knew exactly what you were doing, right? And then there was a beaker. Can we say beaker? What does that sound? With markings on the side as well. Beakers were fun. Yeah, but we never got to do anything, I felt like. Oh, I think it's my washing machine. I'm like, what is that noise? And then maybe like a book. The book's gonna be green. Because reading is awesome, guys. You should definitely keep reading. Oh, that green is beautiful. Look how beautiful that green is. It's a sideways book, but don't hate it. Got a couple lines of pages. And it's a nice book. Did very well for itself. It's beautiful and green. And then you can always learn. You can continue to learn, right? The 31st, Halloween, of course. Of course. That's why I made this one slightly bigger. Use this. Because it's like, it's big. It's the Day of the Hollows. Boop. Okay. And I wanted to do like a scene, just a small one, just a teeny beady one. And I wanted to do like a pinpoint where you're heading in a direction, because that's where the light's coming from. Of course, this is the moon. And we'll do little spots on it because it's not perfect. She's not perfect. The moon is never. It's not perfect. Okay. Maybe a little bit. And I was gonna do, that green seems dark enough, right? So there's gonna be a trail. I guess I don't want to use orange again. There's gonna be a trail into the woods. I wanted. So it's going this way. So it's got to get wider when it gets closer. Just even slightly. There. That looks like a nice trail. But the trees are going to be a mixture, I guess, of green and purple because it's dark as a night scene. Big, tall one. I'm going to let it fades in. Okay. And then I'll let it dry a little bit because I said I'm going to do like purple to make it darker. And right here we'll do a jacket and a bigger tree. But that's because he is closer to your line of sight. He's still going to be dark, but he's closer. And we'll do a little. Okay. And the grass next to the trail because it's a trail in the woods somewhere. And scary. Scary trail. I was like, that's not even scary. What do you mean? So we're going to make these dark. Okay, so they're dark. It's so dark and spooky back there. Don't you know? So scary. Oh, sorry, a pumpkin. I forgot. I was going to do a pumpkin. Oh. Give me a little bit more juice in my marker. Here we go. Cat's meowing like crazy. No, leave it be. Just a regular jack-o'-lantern. Oops. Okay. Little. One moment. Okay. He didn't want it. He just wanted to piss off the dog. And that's just how my life is most of the time. No. I've got so much to do. This one, I took a lot of like interest in this one probably because Halloween. And it doesn't look Halloween. Some people don't. It's fine. I'm not big into horror movies or anything. Or scary games. But can you go outside? What do you say? What do you say? Can you go outside? He's not like a jack-o'-lantern. He's handsome. He's the most handsome jack-o'-lantern. And all of jack-o'-lanterndom. He's got a little head, a little hat. And his little eyes are like yellow, and his teeth, because I mean, he's lit up, of course. And until he's well. I'm so sorry, guys. He does not want me to get anything done today. That's Scoop. That's Scoopy. Scoopy. You're Scoopy. And then I wanted to do some tombstones. This is a square one. Some tombstones, yeah. In the distance. High grass. More trees, right? More trees. like how the green wants to be pretty again. Some grass, some bushes, some grass. They're overgrown. Just dark, like you really can't see much. I was going to try, and we'll just see what happens. This one. Little feet. It's going towards the moon. She's got flowing long hair. She's got tiny little feetsies. It's super cute. Dark trees, they're very dark. Okay. Even this one got dark, but not like as dark because it's closer. There's my Halloween. The moon's super low over the horizon. It's like, yeah. The Halloween scene. I think my favorite part about it is the moon with the little craters in it. The pumpkin's kind of spooky too. Yeah, super simple. Just simpleness. I like her little feet dangling. Super cute. That was the 31st. So last day of October. So I'll put October up here. Okay. And now we're going to start on November 1st. So the 1st of November I chose, it was multiple things. So it was Prime Meridian Day, Fountain Pen Day, and Cinnamon Day. And I wanted to do all of it. I did all of it. I wanted to do all of it. Since the Earth is primarily an ocean, I'm going to do blue. Let me put the one really quick. One. And I'm going to have to put it here and try to be as round as possible. I mean, Earth can't be perfectly round. It's actually oblong, but no, we're trying. And the prime meridian is actually like in Greenwich, England. It runs down that way. So I can actually look pretty closely. On the example I kind of used, it shows like up here and a little bit like the Mediterranean, and then it pretty much basically is all of Africa. There's a little bit of the Red Sea, and then it goes on more land. And then there's Madagascar over here. Slaves down in Africa. That's the Earth. Basically that was the Earth. And I wanted to use a fountain pen as the prime meridian. And then, because I'm weird. So, prime meridian is to go directly south, something like that. Around meow. Right. Let's make it bigger. I'm sorry. The fountain pen is not going to be like super thin, but I don't know how I get further. Oh yeah. Like that. It doesn't work well with chalk, with liquid chalk. I was trying. And also cinnamon. So it's prime meridian, and cinnamon is gotta look like this. A little bit of cinnamon. It's cinnamon day. I am allergic to cinnamon. That's fine. I still love it. It's still delicious. And I wish I could have it. So that's the 1st of November. It was mini days. I wanted to kind of just put it in there. It's a cool concept. It looks so much better out there. That's why I'm doing this. Because I need to be able to do art in many forms. So it looks better on paper. And the cinnamon I actually rolled the other way on paper. It looks pretty that way. So that was November 1st. Let me just make sure there wasn't any other days that were like chilling. Family Literacy Day is also that day. November 2nd was Doge Day, like the Doge meme. And Ohio Day and Deviled Egg Day and Bison Day. What did I choose? I chose Ohio Day because it was the 17th state to join the Union. I know, I'm crazy. But I'm American, so that explains a lot. I'm gonna do the state in chalk, just regular white chalk. It's straight on one side, and then it's just like, and it comes to a point. And the chunk bit out of it, right there. And it comes to like another point. Not that dramatic though. Close enough, right? Ohio, the heart of it all. That is their motto. Did he fuck you? Remington, no sir. Of it all. And we put a little pink heart. Because it's the heart of it all. Nice. The heart of it all. They have not as much as Tennessee, I felt like, when it came to like the state bird or whatever. I couldn't draw, I mean, I could draw a state bird, but I didn't want to draw a state bird because they stole my state bird, if that makes sense. So they can't have that bird. My state has that bird. It's my bird. So their state bird is also the cardinal. We'll fight. But their flower is a red carnation, which is beautiful. They're very cutesy, very demure. They are just a bunch of folds. Show you folds. Just a bunch of like folded scrunchy parts. It just looks like a tissue paper flower. It's really pretty though. Red carnation. Very nice. Do that. And then we'll do the green. And it's done. Red carnation. That's pretty. Just stamp it on you. Still wet. They also have a state mineral, which I haven't seen that yet after just starting doing this. So their state mineral is flint. We'll do purple. And I wanted to use the point of this part of the state as the flint. Because it looks like flint. Well, what you see flint in like video games and stuff like that, you use it to make fire. And it usually looks like a little pointed spot. Like here's some flint. You're like, ooh, it's heavy. No, it's to make things. My cat will not be quiet. And you start, Remington, no more. Thank you. They have a state beverage. And I didn't know it was a thing either. It's tomato juice. I didn't know state beverages was a thing, but it's tomato juice. I love tomato juice. Like, who doesn't love tomato juice? I love tomato juice. So we're gonna do, I guess blue as the glass. It's just like some blood at this point. Tomato juice, tomato juice. Tomato juice. Tomato. I put a little drawing of a tomato next to it. What else? So those are the only things I picked from that because they had a bunch of other weird stuff. I didn't see like Tennessee has a state bug. Didn't have that. So I really kind of look forward to a grasshopper, something, a cricket. But no, they didn't have a state bird. They had something different, a mineral and a drink, which is not, and then the bird cardinal, which you get. I'm so sorry, my cat is pushing this thing. Both of you, stop. Sorry. Oh my god. Stop. Okay. He's moved. So, a beverage and a mineral. And that was the thing. I would probably say my favorite one isn't even the Halloween one. It's the continued learning one was probably my favorite one. And then supply and demand. Because I went to school for that. But yeah, I had fun with these. I thought it was great. I thank you for being here. Thank you so much for coming and dealing with my animals with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for babysitting them. They're really not about me giving them no attention. I mean, I gave them attention when I got home, but like they don't want me to be here talking to you. I will be doing another week one. We'll add this to it. We're gonna do the next week. Let me drink some drink. And I don't know what these days are going to be. I'm super excited to figure it out. But thank you for coming along with me. I think I'm slightly getting better with like not touching the board and getting it all over me because I did take a shower and I know. So that's progress. There's some kind of progress. I'm doing something right. Not getting it all over my hands. I had some really good concepts that came out way better on paper, just like last time. I'm really good with paper, but I think I'm I'm getting some of my points across. I don't know. What do you think? Was there one that you liked the most out of this? Maybe it's just a conversation. Just chilling with me. The outfit, I don't care. But I hope to see you again. Thank you so much for being here. And did you like the new microphone setup instead of just like hearing me from across the room, like yelling, ah? Because I certainly did. So I will see you next week. Have a good one.